Hello everybody and welcome back to Maths with Miss Brown. Here I am again with your daily maths lesson. Today we're going to be recapping something we've done before. We're going to be recapping these symbols here. I'd like you to have a look at them and see if you can tell somebody with you, a grown up or a brother or a sister, what each of these symbols mean. So there's one at the top here, one in the middle, and one underneath there. What do each of these symbols mean? I'll give you a second to have a quick think. Okay, let's see if you have remembered. Our top one here is this one here. It is the equals sign. Okay, and what does equals mean? What is the equals sign there for? What does it mean? I hope you said it means the same value. Equals means the same value. And in class, we say equals means the same value. We use our hands to make the equal sign. And as we say the same value, we balance them like that, like a balancing scales. Because the equal sign, whatever goes on one side, the other side has to be the same amount, equal to the same value. They're equal the same. So equals means the same value. So, for example, if I had 2 dinosaurs on one side, I'd need 2 dinosaurs on the other side. They'd have to be equal, the same value. If I wrote the numeral 3 on one side, I'd have to write the numeral 3 on the other side, or I could represent it in a different way. I could write 3, the number 3, the numeral 3 on one side, and I could draw 3 dots on the other side, because they equal the same amount. I could write on one side 1 add 2 is equal to 3. 1 add 2 is equal to 3 because they are the same value on each side. They balance like this. So here's my equal sign. I'm drawing it on my whiteboard. And whatever is on one side has to be the same on the other side. So I can write that numeral number 3 and I can draw those 3 dots. Because they both represent, they both equal the same value. They both equal 3. I can write my 1 add 2 on one side with my equals in the middle. It is equal to 3, the same value on both sides. I could be very clever and write 1 add 2 is equal to 2 add 1, because we know that when we add, we can do add in any order. So 1 add 2 is the same as 2 add 1. Equals the same value, the same on both sides. So today we have the equal sign, and everyone's going to say with me, equals means the same value. That was sign number 1. Also on there was this sign here. Okay, this is our greater than sign, which means whatever is on this side is greater than, more than what is on this side. It is greater, more, a bigger amount, okay? And just like when we do equals is the same value, we do our big giant voice when we say greater, because giants are biggest and greatest, and we say greater means more. So can I hear your best giant voice as you say greater means more? Let's hear you do it. Greater means more. On this side, I've got my less than symbol. Whatever is on this side is less value than what's on the other side. And when we do our less than, we put our tiny little mouse voice on. Okay? Less than, fewer. Okay? So less than is fewer than. Less than is fewer than. Less than is fewer than. Okay? So greater means more. Less than is fewer than. Okay, a smaller amount. And equals means the same value. There are 3 symbols we're going to use today. So our equal symbol, our less than symbol, and our greater than symbol. And just like we used the equal symbol to balance, we can use our greater than and less than signs to balance. So I have got my greater than symbol. Whatever I put on this side has to be greater than, a bigger value than what's on this side. I wonder if you can tell somebody who's with you which numbers you could put on there and it would make sense. There's so many choices, any numbers in the world, except this side has to be a greater value than what's on this side. I wonder what you're going to tell them. Ready? Tell them now. Go. Okay. I'm sure there are lots of good answers. I'm going to do mine now. I'm going to write this here. 12 is greater than, it's more than 3. Here I've got it. 12 is greater than 3, more than 3. I could also be super clever and do some calculations. I'm going to write. Ooh. This is a bit tricky, but I felt like challenging myself. 3 add 3. So what is 3 add 3? 3 add 3, double 3, 6. 6 is greater than 1 add 0. What's 1 add 0? 1 add 0. When we add a 0 to any number, it doesn't change. So it's still 1. So this is the same as writing 6 is greater than 1, but in a fancier way. Okay, so I can get rid of those if I want to, and I can just do the numerals. Okay, and I can say 6 is greater than 1. The other symbol we just talked about was our less than symbol. What could I put either side of that one? So whatever is on this side here needs to be less than the number on this side here. Tell someone next to you, what could you put on there? Remember, something, a value, one number is less than this number here. What could you put? Have a quick chat about it. See if you can think of one. I'm going to add mine. I'm going to write. Oh, here we go. 2 is less than 30. Okay, there are fewer things. Only 2 on this side and 30 on the other. Okay, so today you're going to have a bit more of an explore of these symbols. The equal sign, equals means the same value. Greater than. Okay, greater means more, our giant one. And our less than, our little mouse voice one. Less is fewer than. Okay, there are symbols, all of those ones today are greater than and less than and are equal to. So before we start properly today, I would like you to have a little watch of some number blocks, because we know number blocks are really good for helping us with our maths. So I have sent a link to Blockzilla, who is a very, very greedy monster type character in number blocks and who likes eating all the greatest amounts. So have a watch of that. Pause me now and have a watch and then come back. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so hopefully you've just watched Blockzilla and you will have found out that he likes gobbling up those big greater than numbers. So today you are going to have a chance to gobble up your own numbers. I'm going to share you my screen so you can see what I am looking at. Okay, I am looking at those greater than, less than signs. I'm also looking at how I can make the amounts. Let me just show you here. So you should now be able to see these signs here. Are greater than, okay, when there are more. The fewer than, the less, and that equal to, okay. And then over here, I've got 2 towers. Okay, and today I've asked your grown-ups to have a look at home. If you've got anything to build towers, maybe you will, maybe you won't. Maybe you can draw the towers, maybe you can draw some stacks. But if you have got something at home, it could be Lego or things like that. I've got some blocks here. You can build some numbers and put in the correct symbol. So here I've just drawn some. So my first number, my first amount, let's count it together, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my first number is 6. Here I've got my second number. Okay, count it and we'll see what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here I've got 6 and here I have 12. So one number is the number 6 and the other number is the number 12. So when you're at home today, you can build these numbers out of things, or you can write them like this. So I've written them. I've got one number is 6 and one number is 12. There they are. And I'm going to pick the right sign to go in the middle. So do I need 6 is equal to 12? Are 6 and 12 the same value? I hope you're shouting, no way, Miss Brown. 6 and 12 are not the same value. You can't have the equal to symbol. Okay, I've got 2 symbols left. Let me see. Can I write 6 is greater than 12? 6 is greater than 12. Is 6 more than 12? I hope again you're shouting, no, Miss Brown, definitely not. 6 is not greater than 12. Well, I've got one more symbol to try. Let's have a go. Okay, I've got 6 is less than 12. Is 6 less than 12? Is it a smaller amount? I hope you're shouting, yes, Miss Brown. 6 is